on Tuesday, March 5th, 2024 at 7 p.m. This meeting is called to order. Would you please call the roll?
Alderperson Juzwicki.
Present.
Alderperson Bailey.
Present.
Alderperson Castor.
Present.
Alderperson Akers.
Present.
Alderperson Sarian.
Present.
Item B is opening prayer. We have Deacon Leggett here to do our opening prayer. Well,
Good evening. We pause for prayer. Lord, eternal God, we thank you for this day. And now we are about to begin this meeting. And we do so with the awareness that without your divine presence at the center of this meeting, our work would be empty. Grace the members of this common council with your wisdom and vision, and fill them with your grace. We also pray for the citizens of this community to keep them well and safe. And lastly, dear Lord, with all the things that is going on in our world, we pray for peace, that countries can put their differences aside and all live in peace. We pray this all to you, our Lord and our God. Amen.
Item C, would you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, moving along. Item D is the approval of the February 20th, 2024 Common Council minutes. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Motion for approval.
Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Drzwicki. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Under item E, under the mayor's report, there's a resolution to memorialize and approve the execution and submission of a ballot related to the Second Amendment amended joint Chapter 11 plan of reorganization of Endo International PLC and its affiliate debtors as recommended by the official committee of opioid claimants. I'd entertain a motion for this resolution. This resolution is required to continue to be considered for compensation under the reorganization plan. So on the advice of council, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Akers, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Drzwicki. Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Castor.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Under aldermanic reports, are there any this evening? Any announcements this evening from anybody? No?
I was going to bring this up when we had DPW people in front of me, but I have to give a shout out to the incredible job that they have done in that storm we had a couple months ago. They were on top of it, picking up branches while other cities were still thinking about doing something and still have yet to do it. And our city looks clean and bright and shiny because of it.
They did a wonderful job.
They
They're
did.
still working on it, though.
So I think until John's collection begins its yard waste in April, that they'll still be continuing to chop up branches that are at the street that were the result of storm damage. So I want to thank them very much for that, for sure. Good group of people. Citizen commentary, is there any this evening not related to item I, public hearings, a public hearing on the discontinuance of a general right-of-way immediately east of 2801 West Mallory Avenue. We're seeking to approve a resolution discontinuing this general right-of-way. Christy.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just to orientate yourself, we're talking about the area of 27th and Grange, and specifically along Mallory Avenue here, just north of Grange and north of Pet World. There's this little sliver of city right-of-way that sits here. It's not the drive behind Pet World that they use to access, vehicles and trucks. It's actually, this sliver is 14 and a half feet wide, and this residence uses it as their driveway. And for a visual, this is the driveway here. It's not the drive behind Pet World. This sliver of land is actually, was part of the recorded subdivision plat from the original right-of-way dedication, and so that land will go right back to the homeowner of 2801 West Mallory Avenue. Plan Commission recommended approval, and we've received no letters of objection to date.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak for or against informational purposes concerning this item?
I just have a question. I'm Dan Link. I'm the owner of Pet World. We spoke on the phone. Thank you very much. It's good to see it. Just why does that land go to the homeowner?
Because it was originally platted in the original subdivision. I don't even know if back from the 40s, 50s, 60s.
It
Back
wasn't
then,
part-
it was part of their land. The city took it as right-of-way.
Okay.
And because it was originally part of their land, the state law requires that it go back to the original owner.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
If
That was
it
it.
had been where the road is going straight down, where your driveway is, and that was still part of the right-of-way,
Right.
in the center line of the right-of-way, half of it would have reverted to you, and the other half would have reverted to this property owner. Because it's to the west of that straight-down division
Right.
of that right-of-way, it reverts back to the original owner.
Gotcha. If you could just pull up that picture one more time so I could see. So
It's
we're-
where their driveway lands, and it's straight south.
Right, so you can't see it from that picture, but there's a fence there?
Yeah,
So
you
to
can
the
see it here,
West of that fence?
to the west of the fence.
Right,
Yep.
nothing to the east of that.
Right, correct.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, does anybody else want to speak for or against informational purposes concerning this item?
That could have been handled with a phone call, though. Motion to close the public hearing.
Motion by Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Driswicky, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. I entertain a motion to approve the resolution discontinuing that right-of-way as presented. Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Akers, would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay. Motion carries unanimously. Under item J, old business, I don't have any appointments to the Zoning Board of Appeals right now. Items J 2 and 3 were placed on this item. The alderperson of the district wasn't available at the last meeting, right? I think, because he was sick. Are you glad you're feeling better?
There you go.
There was a public hearing at the last meeting, and the council withheld it, tabled it for this meeting. So with regard to item 2.
Can I make a motion to approve item 2 and 3 as presented?
Okay, motion to approve, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Driswicky. Under discussion, there was some discussion, I think, internally with regard to the fence along the property line being taller, up to 8 feet. The owner of the property, or the developer, is here, a Greenfield resident, with regard to the fence, and I think we sat down and met with you with regard to the fence. We talked about the potential for more striping on the parking lane of 43rd Street to prevent traffic from going through there, and to clearly delineate it as a no traffic lane. Was that, I can't remember if there was anything else.
That should be everything.
Yeah, with regard, just so the record's complete, with regard to moving the driveway, the traffic engineers in their engineering study required that the driveway be that far with regard to conflicts and some of the other things. So that couldn't be moved, although that was, I guess, one of the intentions. I know the developer has talked, I'm not sure if they met with the neighbors and how that all went.
I can give you an update.
Maybe that would be helpful for everybody.
Future baristas?
We'll see. One is excited that he's learning about government in school. He thought, this is great, I'm in the government now. So I'm Devinder Tour, I'm the developer of the Scooters Coffee location. Since the last meeting, I did get a chance to speak to Don and Clarice, who are the immediate neighbors to this property. We actually had a lengthy discussion last night, and it went really well. There were some misconceptions, I think, One of them being that I think a lot of the neighbors were under the impression that this was going to be a right turn out only, and that everybody would be turning right and having to make U-turns kind of in the neighborhood. And that definitely quelled some fears when I said that's not the case. So that was the purpose of the traffic study, to see, how many cars are stacking up waiting to get onto Loomis, and to make sure that by moving that driveway access point closer to the neighboring property, that 95% of the time they'll be behind that line of cars and they can turn left safely and head back towards Loomis. The other thing we discussed was raising the fence from 6 feet to 8 feet. And then I also went through the landscape plan with the neighbors, so they knew that, along that fence line is all growth that's going to be between 5 and 8 feet tall at maturity. So it's really going to provide a good buffer between us and the neighboring property, and a lot more landscaping than is there now. And yeah, so I think by the time we were done with our conversation, both Don and Clarice were very happy that we had it, and wished me the best of luck with the business. So I couldn't ask for more.
Thank you. Okay. Anybody else have any, did you have anything? Anybody have anything?
I had a question. We're going to taper that fence like we talked about too at the end, closer to the road.
Yeah, I think there has to be the sight line, the vision triangle,
The
right?
turn
So
there.
the fence is 8 feet until it gets closer to the right of way and it drops down so that the visibility is there, right? Yep.
Okay.
Whatever works best for the neighbor and for vision, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve the resolution for the special use permit, as well as approving the site landscaping and architectural plans as a little bit amended. Motion was made and seconded. Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Motion carries. With regard to J4, discussion and possible action on a motion to reconsider the Common Council's 2020, or I should say February 2024 special use permit in combination Class A alcohol license denials for Nexus Vape and Smoke. It's been recommended that we reconsider this item to be placed on a future agenda. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct. There were some questions that came in from the applicant and the applicant's attorney, and we would like an opportunity to talk further with the council regarding the applications that you have in front of you. So we're asking you to, for somebody that voted in the majority, to move to reconsider the item and ask for another member of the body to second it. And then we'd ask that you pass that motion, and then the second motion would be to postpone the item to a future agenda. I think that'll be in your first meeting in April, and we would like to have a conversation with the council about the item at that time.
Okay. So I think it was a unanimous,
Yeah, it was.
so against, so I think any member can make that motion.
I'll make a motion to reconsider and postpone it to a
Motion by
future
Alderperson
April meeting.
Kastner. Is there a second?
We got to do
I'm
separate,
separated.
yes. So,
Yep.
motion to reconsider first.
All right, I'll reconsider.
I'll second.
Second
the
by
motion to
Alderperson
reconsider.
Trezwicki. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Second motion to,
Is a motion to postpone to the first meeting in April.
is there an election the first meeting?
It'll be on the 3rd. We'll have the meeting.
Which would
The
be a
second
Wednesday.
is the
So
election.
so we should probably do it on the second council meeting in April. 'cause
I
there's
thought
a-
we had to do the second anyhow.
Well, the first council meeting
Is
is
Wednesday.
regularly scheduled on that Tuesday. There's an election, I believe, right?
Right.
So which would mean the next meeting would be on
Yeah.
the following night.
Is that the swearing in?
No, the swearing in is usually in the mid-April, right?
Yeah, that would
I
be the
think s-
swearing in.
The second one.
What, the second one?
Right.
It would be, yes, in April.
I mean, we can do it on the Wednesday too. Every time we have a Wednesday meeting, people show up on Tuesdays. And
Well, that's what happened with him.
That's what happened. Isn't that what happened with this one? No, which one was that?
Scooter.
The vendor.
The
that
vendor
hap-
thought it was supposed to be Wednesday, and Wednesday never happened because the primary never happened.
Right.
That's why he wasn't at the meeting.
The attorney for the applicant is here. Do you have a preference? It's better for the clerk's office typically after an election. It's usually challenging. Is there an objection to the second from you, or do you want it, does it matter?
So
Okay.
that would be the April 16th.
April 16th, so the motion would be to postpone until April 16th? Is that okay? Just because, all right, motion, was there a motion to do that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to postpone to our April 16th common council meeting.
Okay, motion by Alderperson Drzewiecki to postpone to April 16th? Second by Alderperson Bailey, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item K, new business. One is K1, a resolution disallowing the claim of Sean Gall relating to property damage and
This was referred to the city attorney.
K2, claim received from Adnan Assad.
Referred
Aren't
to
we,
the.
don't we have a resolution for
I-
disallowing the first one?
We do, K1, there's a resolution
there is.
disallowing.
Is there a resolution there?
I'm
So I'll
sorry.
make a motion to a
Oh, I'm
resolution for
sorry.
disallowing.
Sorry about that.
That was my fault. So motion by Alderperson Akers with the resolution disallowing the claim, seconded by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Drzewiecki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item K2 is a claim received from Adnan Assad, which was referred to the city attorney.
Yes.
One of our many city attorneys. Item 3 is to approve applications from 2023, 2024 for various operator licenses, subject to the standard disclaimers with regard to payment of taxes and fees and compliance. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion.
By Alderperson
Provided with
Akers,
those-
is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alderperson Kastner, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. With regard to item 4, approve application for 2023, 2024 Class B fermented malt beverage retailer's license for Hasham Petroleum Shahzad Ahmad Agent at 5235 West Loomis Road, also known as Hasham Sitco. This application is for beer to be sold, served, and stored in the restaurant area, and records stored in the office located at that address. If approved, the business owner would surrender their 23-24 Class A fermented malt beverage retailer's license and Class A liquor license, cider-only retailer's license. At the advice of our city attorney, we're asking, you want to?
Sure. We are recommending that this particular item be postponed as well. We want to request some additional information from the applicant. We have some questions. We don't feel that the information is fully complete, and we have some questions and concerns that have been raised. So we're going to request information and then talk with the council further about that particular item. So we would also ask, I think, that this be
April
deferred to
16th.
that same date.
Okay, does that sound fair?
Can't we just deny it and then reconsider at the next meeting and then postpone it then?
We would like to collect a little bit more information to talk to the council about this item, and then the council could take action on it, but at this point, we recommend postponing.
Okay, so I'd entertain a motion to postpone until
A
April
motion to
16th.
postpone.
By Alderperson Akers, or second? Second by Alderperson Bailey, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously.
Thank
Item
you.
5 is a change of agent from Robert Vogt to Diana Figuerosa. This is for the Scoggins Food Line, the Festival Food Store. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to,
By Sarian, second
Second.
by Akers. All in favor?
aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Is that Robert Voigt, the actor? Remember him? What did he star in? Remember that? Starring Robert Voigt. Does anybody remember what that was?
I get a really nice convertible too.
He did. They all had convertibles.
Well, I was
It's when there were
Seinfeld
real
show.
cars, right?
That's Robert Vaughn, I think.
Vaughn,
Is it?
yeah. But there's a Robert
But I-
Voigt too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with
What if it's the
no.
same guy? Think it's the same guy?
Do it, right?
Think it's the same guy at Festival Foods? No? Okay. All right, item 6 is an indoor one, 7 is an indoor one, 8 is an indoor one, right?
9 is not.
9 is an outdoor. Items 6, 7, and 8 are applications by Harley's Owner Group for temporary Class B retailer licenses for indoor events on March 16th, March 23rd, and March 30th. I'd entertain a motion to approve as presented.
I move for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Druzwicki, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. So I'm just going. Items 9, 10, and 11 are outdoor special event applications for the House of Harley. On May 18th is the Harley Pet Fest and Support the Troops Ride. On June 1st is the House of Harley 2024 Annual Law Enforcement Wisconsin Cops Charity Ride. And on June 5th is the House of Harley 2024 Annual Firefighter Charity Ride. These are outdoor events involving rides and typically support police, firefighters, and veterans. And in one of them it supports pets now.
Maddox,
Maddox?
yeah, I just didn't have it listed, but that's where all the monies are going to.
Okay. So I'd entertain a
Motion for approval. for
motion by
those.
Alderperson Kastner to approve the 3 outdoor events as presented. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Sarian. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item 12 is discussion decision to apply for Milwaukee County Department of Transportation special event permit for the House of Harley event to be located at 6221 West Layton Avenue from July 24th through the 28th. This is the, well,
The outdoor special event application will be forthcoming for the council to consider. This is always a 3-step process when House of Harley is proposing to close Layton Avenue. The first step is to ask the council's permission for the city to apply to the county to close Layton Avenue. The county requires the municipality to apply for the permit. House of Harley is proposing to close Layton Avenue. You can see the picture here. Its usual locations from 60th to what would be about 66th. And it would be for motorcycle parking only. Vendors would not be located in the streets. This is not the huge event that we had in 2023. But nonetheless, it's large enough that they are requesting to close Layton Avenue. And then step 2 would be submitting the outdoor special events before the Common Council if and when the county provides the permit to close Layton Avenue. So maybe in 2 months, bring this back to the council for the actual event. Oh, and I'll just mention the alternative route typically is to send traffic down 68th and down 60th and to catch back up along Edgerton. However, this summer, 68th Street will be under construction from Layton Avenue to Edgerton. So House of Harley is aware that the alternative route would send vehicles north along 68th and 60th to Cold Spring instead of Edgerton this year.
I'll make a motion to approve the application process for Milwaukee County to close down the road.
Second.
motion by Alderperson Kastner, second by Alderperson Druzwicki. Under discussion?
Are all these businesses being notified that are affected?
Yes, they will be. I just wanted to get through this evening and then.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying, I want to make sure all the businesses affected are aware.
Everybody's logo that is on there and the neighborhood to the north will paper the neighborhood.
And you've talked to the King Dentistry people and
Not yet.
not yet? I mean, you will though.
Yes, I have, back in October, November, and we'll address it with them again.
So this isn't approving the event, this isn't approving anything, this is just applying for the permit. It's the very first step. Okay? Okay, motion was made and seconded. Can you call?
Alderperson Druzwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Nay.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries 4-1. Item 13 is approve a special use review for proposed hours of operation change for Camaria Yemeni Coffee located at 4818 South 76th Street, submitted by Anas Al-Rani, doing business as Kamaria, how do you say it?
Kamaria.
Kamaria Greenfield LLC. This is remaining open until 2 a.m. only during the month of Ramadan 2024. This is very much like the place by Panera over there. I forgot the name of it. That during the-
Melton Dip.
Melton Dip, that's it, I'm sorry. That's after Ramadan at night.
Yeah.
So this isn't, initially we talked about again like a special use during every year, but this isn't a special use. It's an annual renewal process during Ramadan for these businesses to do that.
Do we see any more on the horizon?
Do we
I
what?
haven't seen anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carl, what'd you say?
Do we see any more on the horizon?
Oh. No one's called to inquire. Ramadan starts on the 12th, so.
As long as we're talking about extending licenses, are we extending the liquor license for the convention in Milwaukee like Milwaukee is doing?
No, I'm not aware of anything. I don't know what Milwaukee's doing. I don't even know what they're doing.
I think the bars are staying open till 4.
I don't think that, yeah, I have not.
I thought there was a communication put out by the Department of Revenue, and I can search for that and send it to you.
Thank you.
I don't recall exactly what it said, but
State law requires closure at 2 or 2:30 on weekends, right? 2 during the
Yeah.
week, so it would require a state law change to do that. And I wasn't aware of that.
I'm not even aware of it either.
there was
I'm assuming they did.
there was something.
I don't know about that. So our top-notch attorney over here says she wasn't aware of it either, so.
I talked to
And
the
they're aware of
bartender, so I
everything.
got the.
I have a hard time believing the party is going to make it over here, so, but.
Looks like there's some discussions pending with the governor's office, so.
So it's still in the preliminary stages, right? It might make sense in the third ward or within the area that they're talking about, but I can't imagine that it would extend out this way.
Looks like they're looking at 14 counties surrounding Milwaukee County, so.
Just what everybody needs to do is go.
It's huge.
Everybody should get liquored up after the convention, stay up until 4 in the morning.
They stop at 9, so you gotta start then, so.
Yeah.
So I think we need, I don't have a
Okay,
motion
so
for
was
that
there
one.
was a motion and second?
No.
I don't
Can
have
I
anything.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderperson Driswick, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Sarian. Just as a little side note to this, they had the ribbon cutting last week, and it was spectacular. If you like coffee, you should go there. Pam's like, no, I don't like coffee, but it's a nice place. And it was well attended. I had a meeting there this afternoon. It's kind of my new office away from the office. Had a nice meeting there today. It's a nice place. And the coffee's amazing. It truly does, so like Starbucks always says stuff like it, from the farm to the roaster to there are actually pictures of the farmer, the roaster, and so,
Yemen.
from Yemen.
It probably will attract people from far and wide.
It's doing very well. Okay, so motion was made, second, all in favor. Now you have to call that one, I think.
You want to call it? Alderperson Juzwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 14 is approve an ordinance amending section 808.07 of the Greenfield Municipal Code regarding no parking within 15 feet of an intersection where designated. This is at the Board of Public Works. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Akers, second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Item 15, approve an amendment to resolution number 3317, establishing the annual stormwater utility rate. This was also at the Board of Public Works.
Motion to approve.
Alderperson Akers.
Second.
By Alderperson Bailey.
Right.
By-
And just a few words, we talked about this. This was looked at several times and was in depth, and we did agree to raise the rate, but less than the consumer price index.
We basically are capping if the
The
consumer
the
price
ceiling-
exempt
cap
goes
is
above a
still
certain
at 5
percent.
Yes, just so I'm
It was
clear.
what? I'm sorry, go ahead. What'd you
Because
say?
we had a high consumer price.
Yeah, you didn't
index.
want to raise it 30%.
So
did
we
you?
want to, we're putting it's either that or to this level, and so there's a limit.
Which makes good sense. Okay. Motion was made and seconded. Would you please call?
Alderperson Jizwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 16 is to approve a contract for Project 2325, which is a sanitary sewer lining with Visu Sewer in the amount of $403,785. And this is for which neighborhood?
Last year, we focused on Shirley Crest. This year, we're focusing on some of the worst pipes scattered around the city, so,
So all over the place?
yeah. Little different
For the
tack this year.
projects that are all over the place this year. You have a map of all those.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract.
Motion by Alderperson Akers. There's second. Second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Jizwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 17 is approve a contract for Project 2325, sanitary sewer spot repair with Mid-City Corporation, in the amount of $102,075. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Akers, or second?
Second.
By Alderperson Caster. These are all over the place, too?
These are, there's a few serious defects that have been discovered through DPW's televising. So these are ones we have to jump on immediately, so.
Okay, motion was made and seconded. Would you call?
Alderperson Jizwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
18 is approve a cost-sharing memo of understanding with the City of Milwaukee for a street improvement project on Howard Avenue. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
By Alderperson Akers, or second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Driswicki.
Can I ask where it is on Howard?
This is from 43rd to 60th on Howard. So most of that City of Milwaukee, there's pieces of Greenfield in there too. So City of Milwaukee is going to do fixing the curb ramps and things like that, and then they're going to do asphalt overlay. So we're going to, as we've done in the past where we've had these odd borders, we're going to take advantage of the fact that they're doing the work, and we'll just pay our share.
I've
think we
seen
should
some activity on Facebook about Howard Avenue. People are,
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
The problem, too, is though Milwaukee's not, they're just overlaying it.
Yeah, and it's just an overlay. You know, fortunately, it doesn't have a lot of truck traffic, so we should get some good life out of it. It's, you know, the best thing would be to reconstruct that whole road, but they've continuously applied for funding to reconstruct that whole road, and they haven't received it, so.
It would be nice to specially assess at 100% the residents along that stretch that are in Greenfield. Maybe. No. Motion was made, seconded. Would you please call?
Delivered that pretty well, actually.
Huh?
You delivered that pretty well.
Yeah, it was pretty
Great
good.
face.
That was a joke.
Obviously.
but not everybody, out there in the world may have got that joke.
Probably not. That's okay. Motion was made and seconded. Would you call?
Alderperson Jizwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 19 is discussion decision to transfer 2024 funds from the Community Development Authority account, the Planning Commission account, the Community Development account, and the Inspection Services account to project fees in 2024. This is for our finishing up our zoning this year.
I move
And a
for
motion to approve
approval.
by Alderperson Sarian. Is there a second?
Second.
And by Alderperson Akers, would you call?
Alderperson Jizwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Moving along to item 20, discussion decision to approve the purchase of two single-axle patrol trucks with dump body, plow, wing plow, and salter, and authorize the city clerk to sign a declaration of official intent. This isn't the amount of, I don't remember the amount. My computer is still updating, so we're actually just finished. Is it
Please change it to.
to $650,000? Does that sound right for the two of them?
636, 430.
So we raise it to $650,000. That's the declaration of official intent. This is one of those unique situations, and we've gone through it before, just so people understand. These trucks are incredibly difficult to get. We found a vendor and a manufacturer. We think that we can get them at the end of the year. The dollars aren't, we have to commit to purchasing them, but the payments aren't due until the end of the year. It could be the third or fourth quarter of this year. And by the time we get the dump bodies on, it could be the first or second quarter of next year. The intent is to borrow, hopefully during our next bond issuance in the first or second quarter of 2025. But we got to get these things going while we can. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to proceed as directed to authorize, whoops, wrong thing. The decision to approve the purchase of the two single-axle patrol trucks for
Up to 650, okay.
650. 650.
Yep. Okay, motion by Alderperson Akers, is there a second? $1,000, right?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Zarin, would you call?
Alderperson Drzwicki.
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 21 was agended weird, and that's probably my fault for not catching it. This came out of the Finance Committee. It was to proceed as directed to authorize the city attorney to communicate to West Dallas that the committee is in favor of the Southwest Suburban Health Department of Milwaukee County IGA agreement as well as the service agreement. And this is subject to further work required with respect to financial considerations and employment issues. There was, and I'll turn this over to our council, what essentially had to happen is we had to fill in the numbers. So.
Right,
And
so
you've
they-
suggested the proper motion to get this moving along, right?
Correct. So the committee was in favor of the agreement, and there were just a couple of nits and tucks related to the agreement that need to get accomplished. That's been communicated to West Dallas. So the agenda, I think there's sufficient notice on your agenda that you're going to be talking about this IGA agreement with West Dallas, as well as the service agreement that is a part of it, and that service agreement is then between West Dallas and the to-be-created entity that will be the new health department, as between Greenfield and West Dallas. So we are recommending that the council go ahead and approve it if you're comfortable with it. There are a couple pieces to fill in, and that's why I drafted the motion. I did just notice there's a typo in that motion, so I do apologize. But we would recommend the motion to approve the agreement with the city of West Dallas to establish the Southwest Suburban Health Department of Milwaukee County and to authorize the city attorney to finalize the agreement substantially consistent with the recommendations of the Finance and Human Resources Committee, that the city's allocation will be levied, the levied amount of $724,272 prorated for 2024, because obviously we're already started that year, with future years at that amount plus a calculation based on the net new construction percentage plus 1%. Then also proration of revenues for permits and services for 2024, because again, we're in that year, and receipt of employment offer letters pending through the HR department. Continuing on, and to approve the form of service agreement between the new department and the city of West Dallas, including the utilization of space at Greenfield City Hall. So if you're comfortable moving that forward based on the work that your committee's done, we would recommend approval and allow us to finalize it consistent with those terms.
I'd make that motion to approve it.
Can I see that, please?
Second.
Motion by Alderperson Caster, second by Alderperson Zarin, under discussion.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on this early enough. Are we really sold on that of Milwaukee County?
No.
I mean, that's a little misleading. I mean, you'd think then it's part of Milwaukee County.
Yeah, I mean,
Which we are part of Milwaukee County, but
if-
then they might go to Milwaukee County thinking that Division of Milwaukee County's health is there.
So the suggestion is to call it the Southwest Suburban Health Department?
I like that. I didn't like the of Milwaukee County.
That would make sense, because there may be opportunities with some of the neighbors
Really?
that are not in
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
You got it.
So that would be that's a good change. And the document should all reflect ministerially that change is,
Yep, include it. We'll capture that.
okay, motion was made and seconded. Would you please call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, so this is one half of the process, right? I mean, it's in West Allis's hands now, in the form that was substantially drafted after a lot of going back and forth by them, so, okay. Very good, thank you. Item 22, discussion decision to amend the employee classification ordinance effective March 5th, 2024. And I believe this came from the Finance Committee, this related to seasonal and temporary help in the Parks Department, generally speaking. These raises, these increases come out of the Special Revenue Fund. These aren't levied dollars. So in order to do the programming that we do, that pays for, paid for with fees that essentially pay these positions. I'd entertain a motion to approve them.
I move for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Akers. Just quickly under discussion, since we have our Superintendent of Public Works here, I'm expecting him to be coming forward probably at some point as seasonal people, so that there's a challenge out there right now with seasonal people and actually any people, right? So, okay, motion was made, seconded, would you please?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Items 23 and 24, I'm going to take together. This is approval of schedules of disbursements of $29,418,252.50 and approval of mileage reimbursements in the amount of $839.85. Entertain a motion to approve both items.
I move for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner. Just quickly under discussion, no, the city does not spend $29 million monthly. We collect taxes that are payable to the city of Greenfield, and we distribute those to other taxing jurisdictions. So the outlays in this one are pretty large. Right?
Yeah, I thought it was a raise.
Hmm?
I thought we were getting a raise.
Yeah, I mean, this does include the substantial raises for all of you.
Just
No, it
like we've
doesn't.
gotten
Thought
over
it
the
was
years,
for the
right?
seasonal employees.
Yeah.
We haven't had a raise in 25 years,
You haven't had a raise in 25 years?
the alderpersons.
Have you been doing this for 25 years?
No, I haven't
So,
been. Just say the alderpersons.
so I mean, the reality is it's difficult to recruit people to work for the city. It's even more difficult, it seems sometimes, to recruit people to run the city and to be on the board of the city. So that may be of some consideration to everybody to consider looking at those kinds of things. It's hard to get people to do what you guys do.
I haven't opposed.
On the other hand, it'd be better if you didn't find other people to do it, then you wouldn't have to worry about it, so. I don't know. But it does make sense. Okay, motion was made, seconded, would you call?
Alderperson Juzwicki,
Aye.
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Items for future agenda from anybody?
Motion to adjourn.
It's too soon. We have another 15 minutes, I think we should probably be. Oh, there is one other thing. Wait, I need to go back to the mayor's report just for a second. I apologize that there wasn't a second for your adjourn motion. This week I was notified that Christy Porter is leaving our employ over the next few weeks, taking a position of Economic Development Director in our neighbor, those thieves in Oak Creek. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she's gotten the position of Economic Development Director in Oak Creek. It's a great opportunity. It's a big city that's growing lots of stuff, lots of farm fields to fill in, right? And lots of redevelopment opportunities, Lake Michigan. So I'm very happy and very proud to have worked with Christie over these last, how many years now? Which is crazy, right? Because it kind of seems like yesterday.
God.
I know,
Seems like
6
it's been that
years,
long.
right? That's a long, so it's been an honor.
My intent was for
It's been an
too
honor and a pleasure to
longer.
work with you, and good luck in your endeavors, seriously.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I will miss everything about Greenfield. I really will.
You'll be here, you can come visit us.
I
You
will
can-
come visit.
You can still come and visit for sure. So, thank you, and I want to just say thank you for working here. Okay, so now Alderperson Drzwicki had a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Akers. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned at 7:47. And Mike,